Hey there guys, my name is Iker Gallardo and I'm doing once again a video for my English class for the University of Chihuahua. My student number is A233394. This is a video for Unit 3 where we're going to be identifying places in the house. We're going to be describing the house. We're going to identify personal possessions, talk about people's possessions, and talk about special possessions as well. Right now, like I said in the video before, I live in St. Louis, Missouri at my grandparents' house. So I guess I'm gonna do the description for their house. It has a really big backyard. You could say that you could fit around maybe 2 to 3 Infonavit houses in the backyard. They got it for a good deal. I mean, even though the house itself it's not that big, it does have a big land where you could build something else. Inside the house, once you enter through the living room or the main entrance, you can find yourself being at the living room, which is a shared space with the dining room, and then there's like 2 big doors where you can go into the solar room, and my grandmother has her plants right there, and she has a coffee table and some reading chairs where she sometimes sits to talk to her plants. And then you can find in the lower level as well, you can find with the kitchen, you can find 2 rooms which my grandma uses, or my grandparents have their room, and it has a bathroom. So that's for the first floor. I'm sorry, not the lower level, but the first floor. And then there's the basement where they have 2 extra rooms, and they keep the washer and dryer and some furniture that they don't use, or they just keep to donate to people from church or missionaries or people who might be in need. And then when you go upstairs, you can find yourself with 2 bedrooms that share a bathroom, and each room has a walk-in closet. It has as well a small, you could say that a small place where you can put like TV, or just use as a fitness area, which it's pretty cool. The rooms are fairly big. Identifying household objects. In the kitchen, they have the usual appliances like the stove, the fridge. They have the pantry. They have knives, forks, spoons. They have blenders. They have toasters, coffee machines. In the living room, they have the TV. They have lamps, just like reedy lamps that they put next to the sofa. In the dining room, well, they have the dining table. They have like a big brown cabinet where they keep like their silverware and their special dinner sets for special occasions like Christmas or Thanksgiving. Each room, obviously, well, it has its beds, lamps, their bed tables. They have just like a small desk where you could put your computer or your working material if you read your books. Identifying personal possessions. Well, I guess I will start with mine. Since I keep traveling back and forth to Mexico and the US because of my job. I really don't have all of my possessions here. I keep the important stuff back in Chihuahua. I do, however, like to collect pins, and I like a lot. I wouldn't say Disney, but I like Mickey Mouse. So everything related to it, I consider my possessions or special possessions, because I don't allow anyone to touch them. I collect pins, like I said as well. So friends of mine, to where I go, there's always someone who offers me to have a pin, which I collect in a lanyard. You can see here some of them. I would say that most of my pins are back in Chihuahua, but I do take care of them. One of, I could call my special possessions. It's a Mickey Mouse pin that a friend of mine customized in the like the Disney store. It was for the University of Chihuahua and for football, since I used to play football here in Missouri when I was in college. Um, she thought it would be a special gift, or like a special, just attention to customize like a pen for football and the with the University of Chihuahua logo. So yeah, I mean, basically that's to me my special possessions. Other than that, I mean, I guess my PlayStation 4, I really like my video games, so I really take care of them. I mean, there's really not many possessions that one as a guy could have. I would say we don't treasure that many stuff, and it might be kind of irrelevant to someone else. Um, I brought some other possessions from my grandparents. I have this, which is a thing where you can put the napkins. This is important to my grandmother because my aunt, who is her youngest daughter, made this for her from scratch, and she painted it and everything. So this has been with her for around 10, 11 years. I brought as well this, which is a speaker. I mean, I guess it's not that important, but this was given to her one Christmas. My family has this tradition where if you're invited to someone's house, the owners or whoever is hosting the party, they buy gifts, and then in Christmas you get to participate in games. So my grandma really wanted this for her cell phone, and she won it. But then every single member from the family who attended that party wanted to take this away from her. They kept on challenging her, but at the end she was the one who kept it. I mean, who could have say she won this for beer pong? And I mean, she's 66 and she turned out to be a great beer pong player. As well, I brought my some of my grandfather's possessions. I brought a ring which belonged to my great grandfather, which happens to be his father. This was his wedding ring. He passed away, so they have this tradition where, the oldest son gets to keep the I would say the special possession. So this came into his hands, and he treasures this ring a lot. And every occasion that he considers special, he takes or he wears it, and somehow he feels like his father it's at that moment with us. He as well has another special possession, which happens to be a teddy bear. This is special to him because the fabric of which the bear is made of, it used to be a jacket that belonged to his father. So this right here was made from scratch. It was a gift from my grandfather's sister. Her name is Marsha. She lives in Texas, and he treasures this a lot. He has this next to his bed in his drawer. Not his drawer, but his table, his side table. He treasured this a lot because it's a way for him to keep his father close to him. And this is like a cowboy thing that his father used to wear a lot with his dress shirts. So this is my grandfather's private possessions that he treasures a lot. I would say that that's about it. I mean, my only family here in St. Louis, it's my grandparents. Other than that, my family, it's around different states and countries, so I don't have that many possessions to show. But this that I brought would be considered their special possessions, and like I said, my special possessions would be basically back in Chihuahua. So thank you for watching.